Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is Stacklands, and we are back for our most recent installment of our minimalist mod run. That is correct. So we're using a single mod for this, created by a gentleman named Lopidav. Thank you so much. The link to that mod is down in the description below, so if you'd like to give this a try too. Also, keep in mind, we are playing on the easiest version of the run here, the minimalist run. There's a couple others, I believe, too, that are in the mod description. You'll see them on the Steam page if you want to check it out. But so essentially, pretty simple to understand. You cannot buy or sell cards. Coins are pretty much useless as far as I'm understanding things. Maybe there's some use down the road, but I don't think there is. So we still do get them because, for instance, if the moon turns over and the card limit, you've reached it and gone over, you've still got to sell cards and you will get coins for it. But I just built a chest so I didn't have massive stacks, and at some point we'll probably need to build another chest too, but no big deal, just explaining kind of the routine. But other than that, it's all just basically survival, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really enjoying this run. It's kind of, for me at least, breathed new life into Stacklands here, because I've played it quite a bit, but I am enjoying this version and looking forward to trying some of the more difficult runs as well. But nonetheless, let's take a quick overview. We are under our card limit, which is good. I got one single warehouse. In fact, I think in the last one we just got our iron production up and running, and we did end up getting 2 iron mines, so that's pretty fantastic. That should help things. Let's go ahead and unpause. Oh yes, and we've started to at least specialize some of our people. We got 2 miners, lumberjack, which is super important. And let's do another warehouse. All right, let's let the dog finish. I'm gonna put him on the quarry real quick. Our food is just in such a great situation. Of course, thanks to the old chickens, man. Let me tell you what, chickens and omelets are the way to go. These things can carry you right into the late game if that's what you want to do. Just set up multiple animal pens with chickens. But right now, we still have some apples. In fact, okay, yeah, our farm and garden, they're going strong. So I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and switch him to there. And our little puppy pal will help us out, although he is relatively slow compared to a normal villager, especially a villager who's got a specialized piece of equipment there. But we've got our sawmill up and running. I feel like it's probably smart to get the brickyard next. Now, let's see. There it is. 1 brick, iron, barn, wood. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so we'll keep this rolling. Let's get the wood stacked up. Very nice. I tell you, once you get 2 iron mines up, that's when you really start to get decent iron production. Just having one really doesn't cut it, in my opinion, because it seems like you get stone and coins just as often as you get iron. But what do we want to do next? So we're waiting on 2 more stone. This guy's absurdly slow, so I'm just going to stick him back on the tree. I think it's better just to friggin' let the builder do it in the meantime. Oh, one thing I do want to build is... All right, let's let him get 1 more stone. Hey, look at that. Perfect. Thanks, buddy. All right. Now, I'm going to have him make us a hot pot, because this right here, let's get things organized, Let's start putting our food into the hot pot. It's a pretty helpful device. And it does not consume the campfire. Even though it's part of the recipe, the campfire will remain behind. So that's, unless they've patched that, which I hope not. I like that feature. We should probably also think about getting another stove at some point. That's going to require a flint, though, so... we might have to just wait till we get lucky. Okay, well, the hot pot is created, has been created, and I've got 26 food in there. So it's, like I said, cleaned up the board quite nicely. In fact, we should probably go ahead and just kind of move our whole operation up here, campfire included. We'll put that on either side. Can stack it kind of like that. But the farm and the garden, chilling. At some point I won't even need these, but we'll still keep them around for now. But nonetheless, we've got ourselves a brickyard in operation now. Honestly, it's just for convenience sake. Normally, in a regular playthrough, I would have like 3 markets built by now, probably. And I would be making coins, selling planks and stuff like that, various different things. But no need. This time around, it's literally just all about strictly what we need for building, basically. So let's see. Should we go for another person? I think we probably should. And I'll tell you the reason why, because we've had the dark portal appear twice. And at some point, I would like to, outfit enough people to go in there and start taking on waves. We're going to have to treat progression normally, I think, even though we can't buy card packs. So, let's go ahead and let's try it. Let's get somebody taken care of here. Let those two do their business. And we don't really need anything else. You know what? Okay, here's one thing I do like to do. I like to go a little bit crazy with the warehouses. Not crazy, but you know what I mean. Let's just get several of them built all at once. There we go. That'll help take this card cap situation off our minds for a while. We don't have to worry about it as much. All right, time to feed them. Should be no problem. The only thing with the hot pot is you don't really have a visual cue as to just how much food you've got. So you do really need to kind of watch the numbers at the top, because obviously it's still going to tell you. And if you zoom in, you can see what your saturation rate is over here. But like I said, there's no visual like, oh, look at all this food I've got here. It's all in the hot pot. So it can be a little bit deceptive. Don't just make sure you keep that in mind. Now, we did get a traveling cart, which right there's the one use that for gold coins, which I did not think about, but boom. I mean, heck yeah, that's amazing. I'm just going to go ahead and... Oh, we're getting a bunch of planks. Hey, Frittata, you go in there. Look at all these planks, man. I mean, there's no other reason I can... Oh, there it is. Dude, that's amazing. I'm so glad this guy showed up, because I would have kept talking about how there was no use for coins, and I was dead wrong. Yep. Okay, so if anybody who doesn't know, the gold goblet is actually part of what we need to summon a boss. It's not the final boss. It used to be, I think, when the game, before it had any DLC or upgrades or anything. I think this was the final boss. But anyway, it's for spoilers here, it's a demon lord. But it's still definitely worth fighting, and we will be doing that at some point. So, ooh, we got a brick. I'm also going to put some of these resources to use here, but let's go ahead and... Jesus, look at those plagues. Hey, Mr. Apple, you are welcome to the party. Ah, another bone. Yeah. Tell you what, here's what we're going to do. Pull that. Where are my people? Oh, they're not done yet. All right, let's unpause things. We're almost out of coins. Hey, key. Nice. Two more. Was it 2 each? No. Okay. So we're done. We have spent all our money, which is fantastic. Now, let's get some wood going. Okay, there we go. 2 more warehouses are looking pretty good. Brings us up to 100 on our card cap. Of course, the food situation's going really well at the moment, but I did construct another animal pen so that whenever we're ready, we can start to breed up our chickens some more. And since I've got the dog over here on the plains card, there's potential, cows we could get or even a rabbit. So just, make things a little nicer, we can put those in the pen if we want. So let's get our builder on the mine here. I'm putting the miner on the quarry instead of the iron because, like I said, we're looking for some flint for sure. So that's going to be important. But I'm also looking for things to build with all these planks and bricks. That was also partly why I built the animal pen, because we've got plenty of stuff here. So I'm just going through. Oh, the naming stone's kind of cool. Let's see. Flint. No, we need flint for that. Never mind. Resource, we need the gold bar. Hey, what about the boat? What is it again? Oh, I gotta find the boat. Is it naval? There it is. The rowboat. Okay, so for fabric and sails, we'll have to go to the island. But the rowboat, yeah, I'm going to build that. It builds itself. That's cool. Okay, I'm not sure when we'll go to the island. We're probably going to want a few more villagers. Or at least the ability to clear a couple waves inside the dark portal. But we can go at any time, I think, essentially. We don't have to beat any, bosses or anything necessarily. As long as you're comfortable and you have knowledge of what to expect over there, feel free, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Let's see. All right, we've got ourselves plenty of wood. I'm going to slot some of that into the smelter over here just so we're locked and loaded for our next iron. And we got apple trees a coming. So we've got the goblet, the key, and we got a map, which is pretty incredible. We can use this to, like it says in the left, bottom left, use the map to turn a villager into an explorer, which is the profession that is best suited for this kind of card here, the purple exploring plains cards. But I'm pretty sure we can also turn this into a pretty sweet weapon, right? Yeah, if we go to military, and I'll have to look for it, but there it is. Magic tome, magic dust, map, and a smithy. Oh, that's what we can build next. The smithy. There we go. Pretty sure that's bricks. Oops. Pushing buttons while I have it in my... There we go. 2 iron bars, 2 bricks. Okay, we're on it. Hey, look at that. We got our first flint. Now, I've totally forgotten what I wanted to use that for, but I'm sure it was very important. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get our smithy built. Yeah, there's always things we can use flint for. Oh, the cranes are amazing too. Oh, it does take magic dust. Dang it. Now, honestly, we need to just, you know what? I'm going to start breeding up a couple of more chickens. I think right away. Let's pull these off the campfire. And we're going to have to make more stoves. That's what it is. That's really my focus, or where it should be, I think, is food production, because the more food we can produce steadily, the more we can populate the board with new people, train up soldiers. So that's going to definitely be the focus. And breeding up these chickens does take a long time. Literally more than a normal moon cycle, I'm pretty sure. 120 some seconds. Wow. All right. So for that, we will need 2 flint for the stove, I think. Am I wrong? I am wrong. Okay, brick. We need the brick. Let's get it going. Look at that. I love it. Oh, everything's just locking into place. Let's see. And brick, iron bar, flint, and a villager. All right, let's do it. Okay, there we go. So our stove is working. I'm actually going to go ahead and make another bone spear too, I think. So we've got some sticks. I forgot, what is it, a stone? No, that's a slingshot. Oh, it's a flint, isn't it? No, that's a stack of cards. Hold on a sec. Okay, there it is. 1 wood and 2 sticks makes a spear. And then, of course, 2 bones and a spear make a bone spear. And I've got this one sitting down here, so when we're ready to fight, we can just swap it out. Now, the next slot we're going to worry about is the armor slot. Headpieces are a bit harder to make. You can certainly find good ones for sure, but I don't think there are many head slot items you can craft. There's a couple, but we need magic dust and gold, I think. Nonetheless, we are going to start to work on some iron chest plates. So that's pretty sure that's just 2 iron bars and a smithy. So now that we got our smithy up and running, we're getting geared, guys. We're doing it. And I mean, as much as it hurts me, I am going to have to just start pulling people off of the resource cards, you know, because I don't need that many. If we start to approach our card cap, they're just, look at this, I've already got 3 flint built up. So, I mean, to some point, it's just overkill, you know, and it's going, I will need more iron, so I'll keep this going. We'll use that. So, but yeah, it's all right, though. I kind of like it. Like I say, it's a whole different way of playing. Very unique and interesting. All credit to the mod author for sure. All right, so let's continue on. What's this guy doing? What are you working on, sir? I need to figure something interesting. We've got the boat, right? Did the boat pop out? Yeah, there it is. All right, we'll start putting all our interesting cards over here, but ones we're just going to save for later. There we go. All right, that's looking good. And we got the stove going. So I'd love to do some cranes, too. Let's see. Maybe that's what we can get working on. Magic dust. Dang it. So now I'm really hoping that portal does appear, but I still feel like we're not quite perfectly geared up for it. So maybe we should continue. I'm going to sell this soil. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can. What the hell am I thinking? There we go. Yeah. And boom, buy the apple with those leftover coins. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Yeah, cranes, if you're unfamiliar, allow you to automate certain processes. So instead of me having to manually come over here and pick these eggs up and put them on the stoves, I can have a crane just pick up eggs and put them for me. But I will need resource magnets for that as well. Let's see. That also takes magic dust and gold. So you can see we're not quite at this late stage stuff, but I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming big, guys. Let me tell you what. We're gonna get there. Everyone was oh, there it is. Nice, perfect. I was desperate for it. Okay. Now, are we ready though? Hold on. Let's clear this off here. Let's pause it. There's the spear. Okay, that'll build itself. I mean, get away from my bricks, you strange portal. We could easily swap this guy, right? Damn, I almost feel like we're not ready. Oh, the first wave's not that hard. There's no guarantee we will get any resources or magic dust from it. I'm going to take the dog too. What? Come here. That's not what I wanted to do. Put that back on you. Yes, the dog has a slingshot. Don't ask me how that works, but it works. All right. Oh, a coin. One day you will be useful to us. Another coin. Great. Thanks, guys. All right, let's pull them off there. They're going to be the front liners now. Forgive me those stupid coins. Nonetheless, let's see. So this is item level 3. What is a pickaxe? They're both item level 3. 10% chance to crit hit. 10% chance to bleed. They both have the same speed debuff, but damage buff, so that's interesting. So in other words, we'll just leave those two guys as miners, and let's switch this guy out. Dang it. Oh, well, I didn't get things sorted out in time to enter the portal. Oh, shoot. Missed opportunity. Ah, well, like I said, it was a little bit, maybe one moon too soon, basically. Nonetheless, we'll get our team guys going. Jeez, that's a big rat. 20 HP. Dang. I'm going to watch some of their health. That dude got leveled. Oh, you better not kill my dog. Oh, more bones. Come on. How about you drop a magic dust for once? Okay, well, we just had a little miniature chicken explosion over here, which is pretty perfect. Let's get a couple more bread up. Like I said, we got 2 animal pins, so not going to be hard for us to contain these guys. Boom, there we go. In fact, we got another egg about to pop out here any second. There we go. All right, and we're on top of it. Yep, we'll do 3, so that's 6 right there, plus 4. That gives us 10 total. Perfect, exactly what we want. Okay, and I think I'm just going to clear these apple trees. I don't know, they're tying up some card slots here. Of course, I can always make more warehouses. Not really a big deal, but we are trying to go into our gearing up phase, so every iron bar at this point is pretty important. Whoops, wrong tongue. There we go. And of course, we need to get our extra little boy was born. He's down here hanging out with the builder, the lumberjack. They've got nothing to do. And it kills me, like I said, to see these guys just sitting here. But what are you going to do, right? You can't, don't need them. I guess I could put them on the plains card at this point, but there's nothing we need from this. We're good on food. I'm not going to go with anything super exotic like stew or... you know, someone did talk about frittatas. I've forgotten the... I know I have that recipe. Ah, the potato. Do we get potatoes? I don't think we get a potato from the plains card. So that's okay. That's okay. Not a big deal. The frittata, because I believe that does give a food buff. So that would be, I think, preferable to a straight omelet. But like I said, if we get our hands on a potato, I'll start to grow them, and we can make frittatas instead of omelets. But for now, I mean, yeah, there's not much to do with the plains card. I might even sell it if that traveling merchant comes back. Okay, well, we now have 4 flints, but more importantly, I've been working on bricks and planks, as you can see. So I've got something special planned, and we're going to build the temple. We do need 3 iron bars, so I'm just waiting on that. But that's what we will insert the goblin or the golden goblet card into, to provoke the boss to showing up. So we'll need that at some point. Obviously, we'll probably want to go through the dark portal a couple of times to get some good loot before we do that, but we'll see how it goes. It's all, and you know, maybe, I don't know, do we want to go to the island first before we defeat the demon lord, or afterwards? Like I said, it's really, I think, our call. Pretty open-ended, which is cool. I like that the option. Now I'm getting some stone from the iron mine, so things are getting kind of crowded over here, but I don't know why I've got all this empty space. It's just I like to stay fairly zoomed in, so things are nice and large and you can read things. So I do tend to play in a kind of a truncated part of the board over here. The food section's going really well. Like I said, I've got everything dwindled down to one tree. And that's looking phenomenal. Still no cranes, of course. We're waiting on that magic dust. Everybody's addicted to the magic dust. Okay, so... Oh, I also made a pair of throwing stars, or a set. So these turned our guy into a ninja. And he is now ready for battle. In fact, let's just go and keep him in his ninja form at the moment. I love it. Yep, our dog even has a chest plate or a chainmail armor on him. So yes, very good. And you can see this is max health +5, defense +2. There are definitely better pieces of armor out there, but this one's good, I think, for the intermediate stage. So, well, like I said, we're using most of our iron for that at the moment, but I'm almost geared up. Okay, food's not an issue. In fact, I think it's about time to breed us up another kiddo. So the house is here. We've definitely got enough people for it. Yep. Look at all this wood. I am keeping the wood going here and there. I should probably get an axe guy back. Yeah, the lumberjack's important just to keep the smelter operational. So I love having a ninja, but that's okay. We can hold off for now until there's a threat. Okay, there we go. So the the animal pins are full of chickens. Fantastic. Never happen to come across another animal up here in our plains card, but it's not essential. I'm going to keep it around in case I do want to get a cow or something at some point for recipes. Who knows? But let's see, the chainmail. And I feel like at this point, since we can't buy an explorer pack, which is normally where you get these place cards, it's probably a good idea to keep them around. It's not like I can really use the coins for all that much, but we are now creating our very last piece of chainmail armor. Of course, I'll need one for the baby once he's born, so it's never really over, is it? There we go. But we've got plenty of iron. It's on the way. Of course, I do need a stack of 3 bars to finish off that temple there. So that, like I said, is going to come after everybody gets geared up. I'm hoping we can get another dark portal in a turn or two. They do pop out fairly frequently, so I'm not too worried about it like taking a long time. I'm anxious. I want to see the fight. Oh man, we got the traveling cart instead of, what's it called, the mysterious portal. That's okay, maybe next moon. We'll see. Oh, well, we have just bred up our second baby, and yep, I'm trying to really push the population here. As I remember, it's 7 people that we can bring through the portal, so we've got 6 here, 7 here if you include the dog. But of course, you got to remember, we have to leave someone behind here at this map, so I don't think we can just totally leave or abandon this map to go through the portal. So right now we're looking at 7 fairly geared out players right here, or cards I should say. And whoop, wrong thing. There we go. I've got the chainmail waiting for that baby. Here we've got an extra bone spear now because I got a spear out of somewhere, out of the traveling cart, so that was very helpful. But man, like I said, I'm anxious for that the dark portal to show up. It's not so much about the fighting as it is about the magic dust, potentially, because that's going to, especially if we get 2 magic dust, then we can build a strange portal, and I don't have to sit here waiting for it to appear, you know what I'm saying? I can just enter it at any point. Okay, well, it is the end of Moon 23. Let's go ahead and feed the villagers and see what happens. Keep our fingers crossed. Portal. Oh, yes, we did it. We got the rare portal. Ooh, seems stronger than normal. Uh-oh. Well, that would be only an issue if we weren't going to enter it, but we are. Oh, and by the way, I managed to set aside 3 iron bars, so we literally have everything we need for a temple. The temple actually requires 3 villagers to construct it together, so I could take the time to do it, but look at it. It takes 180 seconds. We're not waiting. No. We're going into the portal this time. You better believe it. How long? 42 seconds. 19. This won't be here. So I think that means we will have to leave one. We're going to go in there 1 short of like maximum. But it's not the end of the world. Like I've said earlier, I think that the first wave is pretty easy, so I'm not super worried about it. Let's see. We've got arranged. 2 melee, 2 ranged, because the ninja's throwing stars are ranged. So let's give this guy a bone spear. We don't have any magic weapons, nothing like that, unfortunately. So that's 3 melee there. And let's do another ranged. Boom. All right, so we're fairly well distributed. That's important, especially when you get into the more difficult fights and stuff. But there we go. We're now entering the portal, and I can pick it up and move it around. But next stop is the Black Fortress. Or no, I'm sorry, the Dark Forest. What was I thinking? Black Fortress. And we have arrived. Okay, we will take on... Well, first we chat with the old lady. Oh, no, she's a witch. And now we fight. Yeah, first one's pretty easy. Let's see. Okay, we're lined up okay. Nobody. Oh, wait, no, we're not. This guy's very effective. There we go. That's better. We don't want them to be effective against us, but we definitely want to be more effective against them. I probably shouldn't have brought the dog. He should have been the one who was left behind, but it's okay. He just has a kind of a low HP. Hey, Iron Shield, not bad. Wait, damn it, I didn't... No, we're going to go ahead and fight it. I didn't see what else we got. Did we get any magic dust? No, we got goop. Boo. Boo to the goop. Alright, hold on. This guy's very effective. There we go. He's bleeding our militia. Our militia's bleeding. It's alright, we'll live. Well, I hope we'll live. I hope we get... I just need 2 magic dust. Elves. I think elves drop a lot of dust, right? I've heard that. Alright, how's everybody's health? Looking good. Even the dog. The dog's not even the lowest HP dude right now. That's our bleeder over here. He takes that honor. Come on, baby. Well, we're definitely not staying for a 3rd wave. Quiver. Get out of here. Quiver takes the chest slot. Come on, guys. Nice. Flee the forest. Alright, well, let's see. I'm pretty sure we didn't get a single piece of dust, did we? No, we didn't. Just this. We got the idea for the shield. Don't really need it. Sell it. I will keep the goop. There's a recipe or 2 that we can use that for. And it's fairly handy to have it because normally you can't get goop until you go to the island. Whichever map it is that food degrades over time and has, like, you know, spoilage, because that's where goop comes from. When food spoils, you get goop. All right, well, we are definitely stacking up our little armory here, and the returning heroes get a nice little celebration. Yay, everybody clap for them. Woo. But like I said, we've got a lot more battles to go, a lot more progression too, certainly. And now that we're returned... Let's just plop these guys over there. Look at that. Building a temple, folks. So you can count on a boss fight at some point in the near future. Probably won't take too long. Like I said, once we get geared up and go through that portal a few more times, I'm going to feel fairly confident. But I appreciate you guys stopping by for the brand new Stacklands playthrough. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am here. Once again, this is the Minimalist mod. And if you're interested in that, there's a link in the description. So I hope you guys will check it out. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Big shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys very much for supporting me and my channel. I really means a lot to me. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, there is a link to the Patreon down below in the description as well. I appreciate everybody out there, and I will see you all on the next one.